Further east, those temperatures much lower along the east coast of Scotland and across eastern England, just 11 or 12 degrees. That'll be nearer the mark for most of us, I'm afraid, through this coming weekend. Make the best of the sunshine this afternoon as well, because there's plenty of it around. One exception, though, the far northeast of England and the eastern coast of Scotland. Here, that misty low cloud is continuing to feed in, and again, that's going to be more the way of it, I think, that we see for the weather in most places over this coming weekend. And we can see the cloud as it begins to move in. It's across Eastern Europe just at the moment. You can see it's just beginning to drift our way, and it'll start moving in later this evening and overnight. So clear skies to start with. That'll allow temperatures to dip down for a time, but there's that cloud moving in off the North Sea, so that by the end of the night, start of the day tomorrow, most of us ending up with fairly cloudy skies. Even so, ahead of that, we get temperatures down to about 4 or 5 degrees in one or two spots overnight. That wind keeps going though, and it's the wind that's going to make it feel particularly chilly over the next couple of days. So pretty cloudy skies to start with for most areas. The northwest of Scotland again doing quite nicely, I think, particularly during the early part of the day. Perhaps some brightness for the western side of Wales, southwest England, Northern Ireland, but all the while that cloud tending to thicken up through the course of the afternoon. And that cloud thick enough certainly to give some mist and drizzle, I think, across that eastern side of Scotland, down the eastern side of the Pennines as well. So a pretty raw feel to the day here. Temperatures only about 9 or 10 degrees at best, with that wind coming in from the southeast. I doubt we'll see anything much better than 11 or 12 anywhere, although perhaps just again in that northwest corner of Scotland, seeing something around 14 degrees, not so as warm as we're seeing today. Second half of the weekend, not much better really. In fact, if anything, more in the way of cloud around, and that could just give some patchy rain across the southwest of England, drifting up towards the southwest of Wales too. Still along that eastern coast of England and Scotland, the cloud thick enough to give some patchy drizzle. A raw feel to things everywhere, 9 to 11 degrees at best, as that rather brisk wind continues. Also, having said that, the wind may ease off during Sunday.